Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I said last night, well, much earlier in the morning today, that I would do more Disney World video, a lot about Disney World. And okay, that was bizarre. So anyway, let me switch this around. As I said already, but this is Disney World Fanatic Episode 1. I'm going to be talking about the Pop Century Resort. Okay, I don't know how many times this thing is going to lose connection and get connection back. Let me close down the Facebook page. Maybe that might help. Okay. Now, I'll repeat again. If this does not lose connection again. This is Disney World Fanatic Episode 1. In this episode, this first one, I'm going to be Century Resort there at the Disney World Resort in Florida. I'm going to talk about the Contemporary Resort, the Monorail Resort, as it's more so known as. It's not the real name of it, but everyone refers to it as the Monorail Resort. I'm going to be talking about EPCOT theme park, Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. I'm going to stop referring to it as Experimental Prototype City of Tomorrow because that's not what it stands for. It stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. So let me switch back here. Present to everyone. Fuck. Sorry. This is a Disney video. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to switch to DisneyWorld.com. It's loading. Here we go. Now, this is Disney World's main website, but let's go to EPCOT first. Let's take a trip through EPCOT. Now, what you're looking at is Spaceship Earth. Somewhere around here, the right section of it, my uncle and I got our picture taken in 1999, and it's still there to this day. This is the Citizens of Tomorrow. this is what this section's called. Spaceship Earth is supposed to represent the Unisphere. That's at Flushing, Queens, New York, where they held the World's Fair. And this is essentially what EPCOT is supposed to look like, is the World's Fair. Now, you can see the monorails take people basically through the Contemporary Resort and through Epcot. I'm not sure if the monorails don't go to MGM Studios and Animal Kingdom yet. Supposedly they're supposed to do that, but that was said in 2007, and I have no idea when they're going to start construction on the expansion of it. Okay, let's look at a few more pictures from Epcot. That's Spaceship Earth. That's the Germany Pavilion, no, United Kingdom Pavilion, China Pavilion, Mission Space, which is a fun ride. Allow me to explain what Mission Space is. Gary Sinise is your captain slash commander on this journey in space. It's supposed to be a simulation as if you were going to space. Not to people like you and I, this is fun and games, but to astronauts, this is not. This is life or death situation simulation. So it kind of gives you more respect for astronauts than for it as a ride than it does give you a fun experience. But there is, just like the monorails, yellow and green being less intense, and orange being orange and green. Orange being more intense, but honestly, there's no difference. It's still the same ride. Next is the China Pavilion. This is what I like about EPCOT. The World Showcase is supposed to represent all the countries around the globe. Mexico Pavilion, beautiful laying up. And if you have a child, they might like this one. It's called Turtle Talk with Crush. It's an interactive show at the Seas Pavilion / restaurant. That is the Japan Pavilion. That's outside Mission Space. Now, you see where these lovely ladies are. Behind you is what the main Mission Space is. Mission Space is where Horizons was. That's where Horizons was. And you can see, actually, this is from Innovations East. Innovations East, yeah. So that's from the east entrance. There's like a globe they could spin that they have in water. Now there's Mars, of course, and then somewhere around here is the spaceship. This lovely lady that's standing in front of it is the spaceship that is supposed to be the resemblance of the ship that you're supposed to be on. That is the China Pavilion again, another angle. What I like about this is that the Imagineers really put effort into making it look like China. A lot of these country pavilions, if you walk through them, it will literally feel like you walked out of the United States into that country. They're so lifelike. This is the Norway Pavilion. That is I shouldn't have done this podcast at better time, people. I apologize. Kill me. Anyway, once again, I apologize. I should have done this at a better time. So this is now this is a Germany pavilion. Let's see. That is the, once again, Germany pavilion. Snow White takes place in Germany, if you didn't know the origin story. That is the Moroccan pavilion. Germany pavilion again. Mission Space Towards Dusk. Very beautiful, really. This is Reflections of Earth. That's the fireworks show. And it's Reflections of Earth. If you haven't seen, if you were at Disney, but you never seen Reflections of Earth, if you never did the nighttime hours, the extra magic hours, you're missing a great fireworks show. Well, it is. It has a little Earth, a little globe that there's a show on it, but you see all the fireworks in the back, and it's the amazing, spectacular show on the water. Reflections of Earth is the inspiration for the World of Color. Disneyland California and Anaheim. I don't know what the other fireworks shows at Disneyland Tokyo or Disneyland Japan are. I haven't been to those parks yet. Maybe sometime in the future, but not now. And this is Mission Space. Oh, an amazing picture too. I don't know who the photographer is that took this photo, but they got the most amazing photograph of the sun setting down, hitting planet Earth, while this just gets lit up for nighttime hours. Oh my God. Amazing. Now that's a quick overview of EPCOT. Let's look at the map here. Now, this is, if you were in Flushing Meadows for the World's Fair in 1964 through 65, this is exactly what the World's Fair looked like. It's no different. You have the World Showcase over here. Yeah, Mexico, Norway. They took out the Norse ride and put a Frozen ride. Don't ask me why. I said in my video of something I just found out, or whatever, however I worded it, too crazy about the changes that Disney is making, because I think, you know, Arendelle ride is pointless. It makes no sense. Now, this is the World Showcase area from all the way Mexico to Canada. Over here is the American Adventure, my favorite ride, show / ride. And then there's the American Pavilion right over there. Well, show / theater, where you have tribute bands that perform. Voices of Liberty are amazing. There's a France Pavilion, amazing. Now, EPCOT is conveniently located right next to the Beach Club Resort and the Yacht Club Resort. Beach Club Resort, which is also really amazing. Beach Club Resort looks like Coney Island in the 1920s. It's amazing. Anyway, back to EPCOT. There's Mission Space, where Horizons was. Over here is where Captain EO is, with starring Michael Jackson. No, over here. Captain EO starring Michael Jackson is over here. And so is Into Your Imagination with Figment. That's also over here. No, sorry, over here. Over here is seasons. Right. Oh, this is the Nestle Pavilion. Over here is where Captain EO and Figment are. I haven't been to Disney World quite a while. It's quite apparent. I know where everything is. I just forget which direction now. Here's the Living Seas. That's where Turtle Talk with Crushes. Over here, I'm not sure if anything is over here really. These are supposed to represent. It's supposed to represent the World's Fair, really. Here's where the pictures are. Right here. Here's Test Track, and when I said in my video very early on today that Test Track is inspired by the Ford Motor Skyway, that's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what it looks like. It's sponsored by GM. Here's where is it? Somewhere in somewhere in the park. Here. Here is, it's either here or here. No, right here is World of Motion. What was GM Futurama? That's World of Motion now. Well, open occasionally. And but yeah, that was at the World's Fair in 1964 through 65. This is original. Over here, I forget what's over here, unfortunately. Maybe around this area is Innovation East and West. Over here is Ice Station Cool is over here somewhere. And Ice Station Cool is amazing, where you can try out different sodas from around the world. I'm kind of blind on this one though. I know what it is. But it's just not clicking in my head at the moment. I apologize. Let's go to attractions. Let's delve deep into the attractions. I talked about the American Adventure. I talked about Journey into Your Imagination with Figment. Leave a Legacy. I already talked about that. Once again, folks, I apologize for anything squeaky. Soarin', here we go. Now, Soarin', if you haven't been on it before, or if you've been on it, you know what it is. But if you haven't been on it, this is what it is. It's basically, you're in what would be a hang glider, and you travel through all different worlds. I think they updated the ride. Yeah. Now they take you through China, Sydney. That's the entrance. And this is what it looks like. Okay, let me stress something. Get a fast pass for this. It will save you amount of time. And that's what the sign is outside. Okay, back to the attractions. That's Soarin'. They didn't have much pictures for that, unfortunately. The American Heritage Gallery. What's that? Oh, that's in the American Adventure, I think. Yeah. I just want a refresher. If I've been here before, I probably don't remember, but yeah, I've seen this before. It's very interesting. All artifacts from American history. And the majority of them are genuine artifacts as well. So there's a Circle of Life show, which stars Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. I highly suggest seeing that. It's fun. Ellen's Universe of Energy, I talked about that in my video yesterday. Here's something fun for the kids. It's called EPCOT. What it is, it's basically kids get a passport, a Disneyland passport, and they get it's stamped as if they were going around the world, and it's fun for them to do, and it's fun for them to know what other cultures do, what they eat, and how they live. It's I want to click on Leave a Legacy though. This is what Leave a Legacy is. It's a lot of pictures of people who want to leave their mark that they were at Disney. Now let's go to places to stay, value resorts. Now let's go to the Pop Century, my favorite resort. Start Gallery. Okay, here's the Pop Century Resort. This is the 80s area. This is the 80s area. This is where they have Roger Rabbit and all that. And also,
people think I'm trying.
The staircases, besides some of the Disney characters, the staircases are Rubik's Cubes. This is the lobby. It has memorabilia in these glass cases from the 50s through 90s. And it has pictures from the decades over there. And at the end is Everything Pop. Here is the hippy dippy 60s pool. And you can see the staircase is a yo-yo. And you can see Peace, Man. Can you dig it? And all that right there. Now, not every single icon is a Roger Rabbit. Sometimes it's Lady and the Tramp. Sometimes it's Baloo and Mowgli. Sometimes it's Mickey Telephone. You'll see other things like big things resembling 50s through 60s items. Like the 70s, they have a big unicycle, and not unicycle, but Green Machine. You know what I mean, like those. You know what I mean. There's a. I think they're in the 50s pool. I think that's the I think that's maybe. Here's the 70s. There's the Mickey Telephone. There's the trying to think of it. The soccer game. Table soccer game. Right there is the foosball. That's it, foosball. And the big wheel, giant big wheel, that's the 70s area. They have let's see, this is the front entrance. You can see the 50s area over there, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and the 90s area, the 90s sign for the front. There was a hurricane years ago, and they and it fell down. There's the Tramp area. Okay, I gotta Google Pop Century Resort so you can see better pictures. This is the animation resort. This was supposed to be like the early 2000s, but it turned out to be the animation resort. This is the Finding Nemo area. I think this is the 50s area, maybe. Yeah, 50s area. This is a big bowling, oh yeah, you could see it's a big bowling pin. The shoe rack laundry room over there is the record player. Over there is the Lady and the Tramp setups. As you can see, shoe bop and all that. I think this is the Hippy Dippy area. Yep, this is the Hippy Dippy pool. There's a yo-yo background. There's a Play-Doh. There's Baloo and Mowgli. And there's the flower spritz. There's the Hippy Dippy laundromat over there. Over here is a tattoo guy or gal. Over here is where you could get drinks. They serve alcohol for the adults, that I do know. Here's the restaurant inside. Oh, this one isn't interactive, so I can't really move around with that one. Maybe this one's interactive. Yeah. This is Everything Pop. And this is the gift shop. And if I could zoom in. Zoom in, yeah. Here's the restaurant. It's all connected. And so if you really want to, well, I could go through the whole lobby here. This is the other entrance lobby. And here's the dining area. I'll show you some of the seating places. This is where you order the food. I think, correct. Over here, where all this is, they have like a little like area set up if you need milk or anything. Here's the refillable mugs. The refillable mugs have the tabs on it. Alcohol for the adults only. Junk food and all that. That's the Everything Pop / Resort. Here's more of the 80s area. Is this interactive? No. Here's the 80s Pac-Man side area, and here's the with a Rubik's Cube. Here's the 90s area. It's the Walkman with the computer pool. As you can see, the keyboard mat right here. I'll see if I can get a better picture up of the keyboard pool. Here we go. Yeah, this is what the computer pool looks like. As you can see, this is the pool itself, along with the mat. Makes it look like computer. Over there is showing an article, full floppy disk, and an article of the Animal Kingdom just opening. So that's the Pop Century Resort. Now let's go to the contemporary, which would be Deluxe Resort Hotels. I believe so. Polynesian, contemporary, yep. Let's view the gallery. Now, this is the first Disney resort. Here's the hotel itself. The monorails go in and out of this place, and they're quiet as a mouse, so they don't wake you up. Mickey's. Hint, it is not the best place to eat breakfast, just saying. It's really bad. The Wave, haven't ate here yet, but I heard that it's really good. Really meant for, it's really an adult restaurant. There's the pool. As you can see, it's kind of designed like the Anaheim Resort. And there's the Wave inside. Now, let's go to the video. There's the Magic Kingdom.
Mere steps away from Magic Kingdom Park. Retreat to an ultra-modern getaway featuring award-winning dining and so much more. It's Disney's contemporary resort. Enjoy a brisk walk to the main entrance of the park, or kick back and relax on the resort monorail as it breezes through the destination's iconic 8-frame contemporary tower. Soak up some sun around the picturesque.
Right here, you could actually watch the fireworks show from the Magic Kingdom. Well, from the Contemporary Resort, you could watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks.
Series of pools and spas located along the shore of scenic Bay Lake. Or for a more thrilling experience, feel the wind.
That's their own lake, by the way, man-made lake. And I think you could go fishing on there too. You could go water skiing, fishing, you name it.
Your hair on an unforgettable parasailing ride, or hit the water on a wakeboard or skis. In addition to Disney's contemporary resort, be sure to cross the convenient Skyway Bridge and explore the deluxe villas at Bay Lake Tower, where warm luxury meets modern elegance.
That's another hotel altogether.
Whether you're staying for a few days or just stopping by for a bite to eat, indulge your senses at California Grill during a flavorful dining.
That's it. That's the restaurant I like. California Grill, that's the restaurant at top.
Opportunity. All while savoring the sight of Seven Seas Lagoon and evening fireworks. From outdoor screenings of Disney films at Movies Under the Stars To guided fishing excursions, boat rentals, and campfire activities, dozens of new memories are just waiting to be made at Disney's Contemporary Resort.
That was a little better than what I thought it would be. So anyway, that was this episode of Disney World Fanatic. After 3 tries, it actually went through this final one. And so I hope you guys enjoy. Of course, I use DisneyWorld.com, so no copyright infringement intended. So I hope you go to Disney World. If you go to Disney World, I hope you try the Contemporary Resort or the Pop Century Resort. But I hope you especially love Disney just in general, like I do, because Disney World is amazing. It really is. So I will do another episode, maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after, talking about the Port Orleans Resort, the Jazz Resort, and MGM Studios theme park. See you guys, and have a magical